Welcome back. During the break, we had a few picks come in with the 215th pick. The Cardinals selected Lecter Smith, guard, Virginia Tech. The Colts with the 216th pick. And now the 49ers have another pick coming in right now. Terry Q. Castro. Castro. Fields. Cornerback, Penn State. It's a CB. Cornerback. I think that's a good job. I think San Francisco needed that, a cornerback. And yeah, 138 tackles.
All in all, quite a haul for the Baltimore Ravens and their head coach, John Harbaugh. John Harbaugh is kind enough to join us now. John, you also made news on draft night by trading Hollywood Brown.
And
that decision, how would you describe
the Jaguars are back on the clock, and their pick is in. We're waiting for that pick to come up on the screen. And so I'm waiting for. And again, the Jaguars have made some pretty good picks in this draft this year. And I just feel they need a lot. They still need a lot of pieces of the puzzle, and they filled a lot of those pieces, though. So, as we start to wind down round 6 of the NFL draft, and we have one more round to go, round 7. Winding it down, we've got a few more picks in this round.
Kyle Hamilton, your first round draft pick, is the guy I think that Mel had in a top 5 grade. You got him 14th overall. You guys have put together great defenses in Baltimore over the years. How do you envision Kyle Hamilton being?
I think Jacksonville this time they are going to take. Excuse me. They took a quarterback the last time. I think they're going to take offensive right tackle. I think they're going to take. I think they need one of those.
He was in for a visit, and I joked with him about it. I asked him, "Why are you here? There's no way you're going to fall to 13." And we laughed about it when he came to the second guy.
They take a cornerback instead. Monteric Brown, that cornerback, Arkansas.
Well, I got to about 11. I looked across the Eric and I said, maybe.
Yeah, Monteric Brown.
That's about how it went.
And another guy in the second round.
Yeah, cornerback from Arkansas.
Certainly would not have been there if not for the unfortunate injury.
And we'll see how that works out for him. I think that's a fair pick, but we'll see. And up next, but I do think it's a fair pick, though. But
how did that play into your comfort level to take the guy coming off such a
sorry that they're gonna. He's gonna be able, but I think he might be able to put the numbers up. And right now, the Browns are back on the clock, and their pick is in for a pick 223 of the 2022 NFL draft. And I think the last pick, the Browns, they made a good pick the last time with Michael Woods, the second wide receiver from Oklahoma. And I think, let's see who they take this time. And I was glad they got David Bell, the wide receiver from Purdue. And Perrin Winfrey, that was a Kid York, that was an okay pick. Jermaine Ford, that was a good pick to take the running back. Jerome Ford, excuse me. And Michael Woods, the second now. Now we're about to find out who their pick is for this round. And they have 2 picks remaining. in the draft this year.
Setting the tone that you want to control the middle of the field. Would you agree with that assessment?
Wait.
Particularly
What record is it?
Well, yeah, we definitely want to.
A better record this year. Excuse me.
2019 in the run.
So,
we want to control the A gaps in the run game
and
first.
so we're starting to winding it down, and round 7 begins at pick 236. And I think the Browns are going to take a defensive tackle this time. I think that's what we need. We took a wide receiver before, but we'll see. So we're waiting for somebody to make it to the stage to announce it. We got to find out right now.
We got to give these young guys a chance to develop
and trying to wait for the selection to come up on the screen here.
You never know. We've got a lot of undrafted free agents that have put them out there in the field with Lamar and get to work for the next week and we get rolling. So I do like the idea, though. I think it was stated very well by you guys. Be strong down the middle, both on offense and defense. That's a big deal.
You mentioned Lamar as he enters the final season.
Let's see the Browns take. They take defensive end Isaiah Thomas, Oklahoma. All right. I think we'll see how that pans out. I think it's what the Browns probably needed. So,
some strong bonds there. It is a brotherhood, you want to see guys around, you want to see guys
and
things keep changing. It doesn't change the relationships, it just changes circumstances, and we'll move forward as a team. Those guys are still going to be great friends. We're all going to be friends, but we got to go get the team ready to go. And Mars really
the Miami Dolphins are back on the clock, and they do need a few pieces of the puzzle.
Congratulations on a great draft. Thank you for spending some time with us. We appreciate it.
Appreciate you guys. Thanks a lot.
All right, that's John Harbaugh, the head coach of the Ravens.
No.
The NFL already. That's what he said there. They're retooling in Baltimore for yet another run. We'll get you up to date. We move into the 7th round now. Catch up to all the picks coming up.
Miami needs just, I think, certain pieces of the puzzle. And I think they're going to go with an offensive tackle this time. And we'll see what they do. But Miami had a decent season. They came on strong at the end. And I think they're going to go with a defensive tackle. I don't think they're going to go with a linebacker. I think it's going to be a defensive tackle. We'll see. But I think that's what they basically need in this draft. So we shall see who they go with their next pick. So and their pick is in. I'm waiting for it to come up on the screen and for someone to make it to the stage to announce it. So we'll find out momentarily who that pick is. And they've made some good picks so far in this year's draft in the past 5 rounds. Their selection is coming up on the screen right now. We're about to find out who it is. And I'm waiting for it to come up on the screen. And it is Cameron Goody, linebacker, California. That is who it is. Which I think that's a good choice. And he's a linebacker from California. I think he can put up a lot of big numbers for you if they push him to it. And he had 21.5 sacks, 8th in Cal history, and that's one thing that really sets him out from a lot of people. Sets him out from other players, and so we will see what he does. And we are getting up to the 225th pick of this year's draft. And a lot of these teams are really building. Some teams are done, some teams are not done picking. But we know the Ravens are. They just interviewed their head coach, John Harbaugh. He's very satisfied and very pleased with the picks that the Ravens have gotten in this year's draft. So I really feel the Ravens have had a good draft. And as you know, the Baltimore Ravens are the former Cleveland Browns, but I'm not going to revolve around that. I'm not going to talk about that. So, but I do feel that the Steelers are back on the clock, and their pick is in. I'm waiting for it to come up on the screen. So this is for pick 225 of the draft. And they take Mark Robinson, linebacker, Ole Miss. That's who they take. And I think that is a good choice. And I think they needed an extra linebacker, and he had been waiting to hear his name for quite a while. And the Chicago Bears are back on the clock, and their pick is in. They have, I think, 2 picks remaining, I believe. And so we are waiting for their pick to come in. It's going to come in right now. And that's J.Tur Carter, guard, Southern. And throughout the entire draft last night, legendary hip hop artist, Raider Superman, president of Raider Nation, as it were, Ice Cube. Yeah, he's a guard from Southern. I think they wanted to take one more guard. And maybe that was a good choice. I mean, I don't know. The Vikings are back up on the clock, and their pick is in. I'm waiting for theirs to come in up on the screen. So. And I think we've got a rap artist here you're hearing right now. So, that pick is in from Minnesota. I'm waiting for their, this is from Friday night, as you're seeing. And we're still waiting for Minnesota's pick to come in. And there it is, and now it's... Oh, it's Ice Cube you're hearing. You're hearing Ice Cube right now from Friday night. I'm waiting for the Vikings selection to come in. Nick Muse, tight end, South Carolina. And so I think that's a good choice. Nick Muse. And I think they need another tight end. And the 228th pick, the Packers are back in the clock, and their pick has come in. And we're waiting for their pick to come up on the screen. They had 2 picks in round 1, and they were both. There was a linebacker and a defensive tackle. Pick in round 2, pick in round 3. 2 picks in round 4. And I'm gonna take a break right now. I'll be back. More coverage coming up. We'll see you. I'll let you know the.